Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to do a quick video on why we have 60 chickens. If you would have asked us 2 years ago, if you would have said, hey, you're going to have over 50 chickens on your property, I would say you are crazy. But you know, here we are. Let's start with these guys. These are the meat birds. These guys are going to be going away soon. There are 30-ish. I think there's 30 left. We started with 35. We actually lost quite a few this year. We lost probably about 4 or 5 this year alone to predators. It's kind of a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. So we're going to feed these guys real quick and I'll tell you why we got them. So a few reasons why we got these chickens are for food security, for one. We still have these chickens in our freezer from last year. So we haven't had to buy a chicken in a long time. And that's really awesome given with what's going on with the world now. The fact that we haven't had to buy any chickens is really sweet. We did the math from last year. We've got less chickens this year because we didn't eat that many last year. And again, after this processing day coming up, we're not gonna have to buy chickens again for the rest of 2020. So into the summer of next year as well, probably. That's our plan. So food security is one reason why we have all these meat birds. Another one is nutrient density. We care about the food that we're putting in and the quality of the food that we get. And at the grocery store, commercially raised chicken just doesn't have the same nutrients than the chickens we grow have. These chickens are not given any vaccines. They're not given any drugs or antibiotics. They're eating soy-free food, non-GMO, organic, and they're raised under the sunlight. It's rainy today, but they're raised here on our property, which is another reason. Another reason is for soil regeneration. So we don't have a lot of grass and they're in the woods right now, but we ran them through that grass, and we did that last year as well, and the grass came up nice and green. It's good for our property to have these animals running around on it, pooping on the ground and putting their nitrogen into the soil. So food security, nutrient density, and soil regeneration are 3 reasons. Another reason is community. We are going to have a processing day coming up soon, and we have 4 friends that are going to come out to our property and help us process. We met them through the Abundant Permaculture page with Justin Rhodes, the Seibert Homestead, and Justin Ebling. They're going to be coming to our property to do some work with us to process these chickens. So we're going to meet some people, hang out, build some relationships, and at the end of the day, send them home with some great, delicious food. And here's another idea that I have that I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Let me know if you think it's stupid or not. I want to do some sort of an agritourism thing, maybe next year, where we have chickens here ready to go. And what we'll do is we can have people come to the farm and we can have a processing day set up on a Saturday whereby they come and they'll pay us some money and they'll learn all about the chicken processing. They'll actually kill and process their own chicken and then take it home with them. So they'll get the experience of going from life to death with their own meat and their own food, and then they'll be able to take it home with them and enjoy it on their own. And I think people would be willing to pay for that. I'm really not sure, but we'll find out. So let me know what you think in the comments, all right? Thanks. So those are the reasons why we have the meat birds. Now it's starting to rain. I'm gonna try to do the roosters quick. Actually, let me talk about the roosters while I'm under this tree here, because I'm kind of out of the rain that way. Let me show them to you, then I'll get closer. But I've got roosters, we've got roosters in our garden bed there. They're sitting right on top of our garden bed. We got those roosters for free. They are 10 weeks old now about, and we got them for meat. They're heritage meat. These are commercial breed chickens, right? These chickens have been hybridized. They're not normal. They're like Frankenstein chickens. They grow really fast. They're not really how God intended chicken to be. Those guys are a little more that way. They're a heritage breed. They grow slow, so they're not going to look like a chicken would look in the grocery store, but the meat's going to be a little darker, probably a little more, I don't know what the meat's going to be like, but it's going to be delicious. It's going to be good for soups, right? These chickens are good for just having a breast on your plate, but those guys are going to be really good in stews and soups, and that's why we have them growing. We're also using them to fertilize our raised bed that they're in right now, and we ran them around the grass as well too, and so they were dropping nitrogen into the lawn also. Let's get some feed for these roosters. How you guys doing, huh? Our zucchini's rocking. Rachel did a great job with that so far. Now we gotta give these guys some food. There we go. These roosters don't grow at the pace of the meat chickens, so caring for them is a lot easier because they don't eat so much food. They don't drink so much water. They're a little more chill. These guys here, eating machines, they go through a lot of food fast. We're gonna try to move these guys one more time before we butcher, put them on grass the night before so that they're clean when we pick them up, because right now they're on dirt. They'll be dirty when we pick them up. Get them on a fresh spot so there's no manure. Won't feed them so they won't poop a lot, and the grass will kind of clean their bellies off. Hey buddy, what's up guys? Y'all want some food? Feed these pigs before they go bananas. Or any more bananas. Yeah, chipmunks. What's up, John? Huh? How you doing? How you doing? Little bucket? Walk around for a minute. Foaming at the mouth. Took longer than I had hoped. Ugh. Trying to get them away from the feed bucket so I could pour it in, but that was kind of difficult. They're getting bigger and bigger, a little more harder and harder to feed them sometimes. Got these buckets here, we'll fill them up with food for the next day. Oh, and the layers, that's right. Well, we have about 30 meat birds. I don't really know exactly how many. There's 14 roosters over there. In our laying hens, we have 15 in that flock. One of them's a rooster that we're keeping, Henry II. He's not a jerk. We are gonna get rid of him actually because our neighbors don't like him, but we're keeping him for a little bit longer to try to get a broody hen so we can make some babies. But we have 15 laying hens here. This will round out our 60-ish hens, right? So here they are. There's Henry right there. He's our rooster. But we love these guys, and these are the first animals that we got like 3 years ago. Stubbs over there, we call her Stubbs, the tan one, the buff, because our dog ate her tail off when she was a baby. So she's got a lifelong path to survive here on the farm. And I think that one up on the roost is an original. But these chickens are awesome because these chickens pay for themselves. So right now we're selling eggs at about $6 a dozen here in Central Maryland. They're soy-free, non-GMO, organic eggs, and we're selling about 12 dozen a month. And we're able to eat all the eggs that we can eat. So our eggs are free, and once we sell another couple of months, I think, or maybe a month and a half worth of eggs sold, we're gonna have covered our feed costs for these guys for the year. So we're almost there. They're paying they're working up their own way to pay their own salary. They're gonna get there, I believe, because they're not gonna slow down for another couple months. So we have these guys for the eggs, and as an added bonus, they're kind of a little business in themselves. They're paying for themselves. They're paying their own salaries. So that's really sweet. Something else these chickens provide for us is compost. We have pigs right now, so all the feed that we have all of the kitchen wastes that we have come out of the kitchen, go into the pig pen, because the pigs are a little more voracious than the chickens are. They'll eat like a whole bone, and the chickens just, peck what they eat, whatever they can fit in their bellies or their mouth. But the chickens also make a lot of compost. So if you see here, we have wood chips in there. There's probably about 12 inches of wood chips. Well, not anymore, actually. There's probably less because they've been compacting it down over time. But we load this thing up with wood chips. You'll see there's so much carbon under my feet even too. And these chickens live on this, and they poop on that, and the kitchen scraps that we have that don't go in the pig pen, because the pigs are only here for 6 months out of the year. When we don't have pigs, all the kitchen scraps go in here into this chicken run, and once a year we'll pull all this out, and it's golden compost. We actually gave it to our neighbors last year because we don't have much of a garden here, but they have a nice big beautiful garden, and they used our compost, and it's going to help them grow lots of good stuff. So compost is a really good reason why you want to have egg laying chickens. And the last reason why we have chickens, I guess we kind of fallen into it, is the entertainment of it. These guys are awesome. Just watching these chickens hang out and peck around is really cool. And in the evening we'll let them out, and we'll put some food scraps out, we'll throw some mealworms out and stuff, and just sit back and watch them. We call it chicken TV, and it's a really good way to pass the time and spend time with your family and just enjoy your farm and the world around you. So those are the reasons why we have 60 chickens. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. What are some reasons why you have chickens? Let me know in the comments section. What are some things that I missed that I didn't think about? Because I know they're out there. I know there are ideas and reasons why people have chickens I can't even fathom. Maybe for kids. We don't have any kids. Chickens are great with kids because they are a low-key livestock animal, right? Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, check us out. We got some more content coming. Take a look at the stuff we already have out there. Let us know in the comment section what else you're interested in, what you're looking for, and we will do our best to make it for you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.